a big shot unless we talking about hip-hop. Bad at TikTok, but I'll make movies like Hitchcock. Challenge Mitch, you'll barely make it like trick shots. Check your wristwatch, it's time for you all to quit. Stop trying me. I'ma be honest, I'm pretty glad no labels eyeing me. I'm independent and I don't want nobody buying me.
Yo, what up everybody? This is Mitch Darrell, and today is a very special day for me and for artists. For every artist you know, today is a big day. Today is what we call Wrapped Day. Spotify Wrapped Day, that is WRAPPED, Wrapped. And for those of y'all who are not artists, I know y'all know what it is, because on your end of Wrapped, you get to see who you've listened to the most this year, who you've been binge listening to, who you're obsessed with, who you're the top 0.001% of fan for. But for the artists, of course, the other end, it's a big deal for us because we get to see what our stats are for the year, specifically on Spotify. We get to see how many people listen to us, how many streams we've gotten, all these little data points, playlisting. We don't get to see the names of our top fans, but we even get to like leave a little message to our top fans. We get to see what number of people were the top 10 listener, top 5%, you know, all that stuff. Big deal for us, right? And so the first thing I want to do on this video, I think I did a video for this last year, but the first thing I want to do is say thank you to all you guys who know that I make music, because it's been a fun journey doing YouTube for the past year and a half or so, because I realized that there are people now, a good percentage of people now, who only know me for this camera stuff and don't know that I've been making music for 6-7 years. And like the only reason I started doing this is because I did music and wanted to kind of check out other Christians who did music. Actually, I didn't even want to do reactions when I started. That's a story for another day. I just wanted to make content kind of like this, and I've been neglecting it. But anyway, I am an artist. I'm a CHH artist. I've been doing it for a minute now, and my numbers have inclined each year, and it's been a fun journey. It's been honestly kind of crazy having supporters and fans and people who like I'm their favorite artist and like who they listen to for hours and hours and hours during the course of the year. It's really crazy. So I just want to say thank you. If y'all saw my video or saw my post on Instagram, if you haven't, go check it out. And for those of you who are still like, this guy makes music, I do make music. I think I'm pretty good at it. At this point, it's an argument as to whether I'm better at music or this. I don't know. I think God blessed me with the talent to do both. But I just want to say thank you and I appreciate you. Second thing I want to do is something that I believe I did last year. If I didn't, forgive me. But just to talk a little bit about how Wrapped kind of can make different artists feel. Basically, I want you guys to kind of take this as a call to action to kind of wrap your arms around your favorite artist or an artist that you really rock with, because for some of us, it's a really happy day. For a lot of us, it's a really fun day to get to see what we've done this past year, what our work has kind of looked like stat-wise. And, you know, depending on what you're looking for, numbers-wise, stats-wise, that can make you either super happy to see, or it can make you kind of down to see if maybe you didn't do as well as you expected, or if everyone posts their numbers, if you see a peer of yours numbers and they're way higher than yours, it could make you, comparison is something that the devil cooks up, you know. And so it's kind of hard not to compare especially when you just see a number. It's easy to be like, my number's higher than that one's, or it's lower than that one, or, you know, it's really tough, right? And it's one of those things where it kind of can make you forget what it is you're doing the music for. I don't think a lot of us started doing music saying, I want to get this many streams and that's my goal. You forget that like the streams are tied to people, and like real people taking real time to listen to your real music and like really take it in, and it really affects their life, you know. And the numbers don't always encapsulate that. You just see a number and it's not as big as you think. You forget that there are real people tied to those numbers, right? That there are real people who genuinely listen to your stuff and it makes their day better. It makes them happier. Like they get something from it. That's crazy, right? Even to have just one person that you're doing that with that you don't even know. Like that's the crazy thing, is like these numbers are people who you do not know, who you haven't met, who you probably will never meet. But they listen to you, you know? So it's a big deal, and artists can kind of forget it. So if you have access to any of the artists that you really rock with or listen to, hit them up and be like, yo, like, whether they showed up on your Wrapped or not, be like, I listen to your music. I appreciate that you make music. Please keep grinding, keep making music. Don't stop. because the encouragement goes a long way. Because like I said, a lot of us, it's bittersweet. You get to see the numbers, you get to be excited, or you can see the numbers and be really down on yourself and play the comparison game and the stream game and the I wish I had this many and that many and they did this and they have this behind them. It's really easy to do that. So we gotta remember, it's real people, real souls, real impacts in the real world, you know. So you know, and I make this video because I know I have a lot of artists who follow me on here, but I also know I have a lot of supporters and like fans of Christian music who might not have known that this is like what happens. They just see the Wrapped post and they're like, yo, like look at all these cool numbers. But a lot of the artists, even whether they post it or not, honestly, might be going through like a painful time. I mean, I'll be completely transparent. Like, I'm excited seeing my numbers every year, but I'd be lying if I said I don't ever look at other numbers and compare to my peers, or like look at someone's numbers and like say, oh man, like they're doing this much, and like, oh, I wonder if I can ever get, like, it's a very easy thing to do, but it's a very dangerous thing to do. So shout out to Spotify. Next, we'll talk about them paying us more maybe someday and giving us more direct access to our biggest fans. But, you know, I mean, they're trying, kind of. I do appreciate Spotify, so I don't want to act like I'm hating. But, you know, I appreciate you guys. If you guys have any questions for me or any videos you want to see me make, because I could use some encouragement, because I've been meaning to do more of these, like just fake me and you type things. That's the whole reason I made the YouTube account. And I realized I haven't done one of these in months probably, and I have so much to say, you know. So I appreciate y'all a ton. Let me know what you're thinking of rap. Let me know who your top artist was this year, and if you knew any of this about Wrapped, and how you feel about it. And Spotify, and if you use Apple Music, let me know that too, because I use Apple Music, so I kind of left out of this from the consumer side. Appreciate y'all a ton. I truly do. Okay, like and subscribe if you haven't. Praise God.